in the 17 years I've been doing this, the 10 years you've been doing this, the last 2 years have by far been the worst. Mortgage rates hit 8%, like we said, lowest number of buyers in 30 years. And I look at the positive though, as a brokerage, here we are 2 years into what's been a slowdown period in time in terms of real estate. And guess what? We've survived it. We have survived this. We still made money, not as much money as we were making, but we still have made money. And we are now at the point where I think we're turning the corner. So talking about turning the corner, did you see today the ADP results just came out for the number of jobs that are out there? There are less jobs now than there are people looking. No, the other way around, isn't it? There's more jobs. Yeah. The number of jobs, available jobs, have come down. The number of people looking for jobs has come down. Tomorrow we've got the Bureau of Labor Statistics coming out. Yep. And I was talking with our preferred lender at Florida Elite Mortgage, Scott Moser, just a little while ago. And he said we could see rates tomorrow or next week in the upper fives.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Amazing, right? And if you told me that, 3 or 4 months ago, that we would be in September and we would be seeing mortgage rates hitting the upper fives, I wouldn't have believed you. I thought that would have been crazy. So I think that's a positive thing. So what do you think is going to happen now with the transactions? In terms of are buyers? Is it true? Are buyers going to come out the woodwork? Or are more sellers going to sell? What do you think it's going to do?
I think that more sellers. I think sellers are going to be hesitant, and will give it a couple of months to see what happens as when the interest rate starts to come down, to see how much demand comes back. The question with the buyer side will be how many people are sick and tired of waiting for those rates to come down, and they finally decide, right, this is the point where I feel I can move forward. Or are we still going to have those buyers? And I still think, regardless, there will be a percentage of them that will say, I'm going to wait for those interest rates to come back to 2.5-3% that it was.
And they're never going to buy anything anyway. Those people, that's unrealistic.
People are not going to
that's
buy.
Like me waiting until I'm 75 pounds.
Yeah.
I'll be dead. What's the point? It's done. So it's just never going to happen. And I think rates are going to be, the new normal is probably going to be 5 to upper fives. That's where the market. It's like gallon of gas is $2.50. I don't know. Are we ever going to see $1.50 a gallon gas? We probably won't. And everybody now, when gas was $4, no one wanted to drive anywhere, right? Now gas is $2.50. Oh, it's okay, $2.50. And I think it's going to be a similar situation. Rates were 8%. No one wanted to get a mortgage with that, because not only did they not want, they couldn't afford it. If you think about it, rates that were 8%, which was over twice what they were pre and during COVID. The debt to income ratio, the affordability, which is a problem anyway, the affordability was just astronomical.
And the prices were still high at that point.
Exactly.
I mean, we've probably seen the prices on a 500 grand home. That same home is probably 400 grand.